So my life story is a little bit different, a little bit more unique. So for a long time, I had a normal career. Everything was good. And then in 1992, out of the blue, I was in perfect health, but I had a fairly severe stroke. It was a dissected vertebral artery, and they said I should be dead. But I'm not dead, I'm here, and everything is okay. But it really profoundly deepened the sense of second chances. I've always got in the back of my mind of the personal experience that no matter what that person is going through, you never know. When it happened to me, I was off work for 5.5 years. It was really bad. And there was no light in that tunnel, like not a bit of light, like no hope. And people thought, you'll never work again, right? So I thought, I'm breathing, I'm living, I'm happy, and I'm moving forward. Then I sent out some resumes, and that was stressful. I sent out 7 resumes and got one for a bank. And I'd never done banking before. I know why people turn to religion if they've hit rock bottom. And I hit rock bottom. And I was fearful that I wouldn't be able to make the job work, and I was fearful I was going to fail. So I talked to my uncle who had gone through AA, and he gave me encouragement. He said, "What can you do?" And I said, "I know I can wash a car." He said, "Okay, that's your building block. You know you can wash a car. Just build on that, right? And see if you can do better than that." So I landed this job. It wasn't money, it wasn't success, it wasn't celebrity, it wasn't fame. And I thought, it's basic ideas. It's not about me, but it's about we. It's about everyone, right? And I thought about, I'm not saying, I go to church sometimes, but I'm not saying I've got certainty, because I don't. But I thought about Jesus, and I thought about love, kindness, generosity, forgiveness, non-judgmental. I thought, that's what I know to be true, right? And then so that's what I did. I pursued that, and it was sort of like a more joyful way. And then there was tremendous turnarounds, like luck after luck after luck. Like things went really, really well. After the bank, I went independent as a business person. Then I was working in Hamilton. My counselor, his name was Phil, and he popped by my work one day out of the blue. And I hadn't seen him for a long time. And he said, I can't believe how well you've grown. And I was joking around with him that it's like 12 steps. And, I explained about each step is a risk, and you could fall off the step, or you could learn, or it could be pro and con. And I said, I feel it's almost like taking 12 steps and then moving up, right? And he said, well, no, it's not like 12 steps. It's more like 144 steps. It's a dramatic difference from being in ICU to being happy and being functioning, right? So it's transformational. One of the most dramatic things really is that when I had a stroke, people thought that was a curse and you're gone, you're written off. And the funny thing is, having a stroke, it makes you look at life differently, every day differently, every person, every experience. You look at things really different. So the worst thing that ever happened ended up being one of the best things that ever happened to me, by far. And I think day to day, it's the impact we have on each other. That's the key thing. It's not money, it's not some illusion of beauty or age or whatever. And a lot of things are free. You can be kind, you can smile, you can share stories with people, you can let people in on traffic, you can be decent, and it doesn't cost you anything. But I think that it adds to my well-being, it adds to yours. Like it's a lot can be done no matter what. And I think we need a little bit more balance, and we need to look out for each other. A lesson I've learned is my well-being depends on your well-being. And the well-being of strangers, the well-being of everybody. That's what I've learned in all these years, seeing all these stories and listening to everyone. It's a lot more simple. I know it's worked for me dramatically. It's been really, really good. So the quality of life is enormous now. And And I owe it to the worst day of my life, actually, funny enough.